Good day, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Day Trippin'. Appreciate you stopping by. We are on our way into a tough to fish piece of water. We've been there a couple times this year, taking some butt kickings. However, the ice has been off for a little bit now, and we are hoping that means the bugs will be out. If the bugs are out, then we're pretty confident we can find some fish. If they're not, I'm not promising anything, but we'll see what we can do. It's kind of a windy, overcast, hopefully not too rainy type day, so not ideal, but forecasts were for like gusts of 50 everywhere this weekend. So we could have probably stayed home, but
yeah, right.
You can't catch fish from the couch, and even if we get to the lake and have to turn around, at least we can say we tried. We will always try. So stick with us, stay tuned, and let's get after it. Okay, so here we are. We made it on the water. Going to probably take a good tour of the majority of this lake. It's a pretty small lake, but it's that time of the year where the bugs should start popping. And basically at this lake, we're hoping to find bugs because they're going to localize the fish, the very few fish that are in here, and hopefully give us a chance at more than the one or two we've managed in previous days here. So yeah, we'll keep cruising, take a good look around, hopefully find some bugs and see what we can do. Rob's got the side finder out as well. We are fishing mostly shallow water or drops. So we left the deep water fish finder at home today. We probably could have used it, but I still think most of the stuff's either going to be on a drop or pretty shallow. So oh, there's a popping crawn right there, if you can see it. That's an adult that just popped.
There's a couple of them popping right there,
right here. So we've just drifted in. Yeah, you can see the poppers right there.
Yeah. Why don't we just
so I'm just gonna spin us around,
yeah,
back up, and we will start fishing this right here.
Sometimes it just works like that.
There it is. So let's see what happens.
Right on. What the hell, dude? Was that first cast, second cast?
Fourth or fifth, I think. But thanks to the wind, we were fishing over here, and the wind changed and didn't let us fish over there, so I chucked one over pretty tight to the shoreline there. And wouldn't you know it, a bobber down.
What are we fishing?
Well, we're out at a lake that is not got a ton of fish in it.
Oh, dude, that's a beauty fish.
Yeah, but they are quality fish. So,
well, we have no net.
We have no net. Yeah, so you guys might be in for a bit of a show today. This is a chunky little Fraser by the looks of it.
So once you get him close, I think I'm going to hand off the camera to you, and I'll see if I can get my hand around his tail.
Try to get him. Holy, he's thick.
Yeah.
He might not have much of a tail.
Well, we do have Matt nearby if we need to yell for a net, but we can try.
This guy, I think.
Okay, I'm going to give you my phone. If you can handle the net with one hand.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That, folks, is why you bring a net.
Oh man.
This isn't the first time we forgot a net. Won't be the last. But no big deal. And you got a Roberto. Hold him up. Oh yeah. Nice job. Strong net man when he can land him with no net. And this guy should be pretty feisty. You bet. We'll take it. Woohoo! Here's Roberto.
So I played that a little bit deeper.
I'm kind of fishing this edge and we're pretty tight to it. It's a super steep drop off. Goes from like 3 feet in tight to like 20 off the end of the boat here. But they seem to be hanging on this drop, and if you can suspend it in the right spot, there seems to be a handful of fish in here.
Okay, let's pause that again and
try to land this guy.
Yeah, let's pause that, land him.
Okay.
Sorry guys, but without a net, I need Brandon to hold the rod.
Okay, so I'll put that down. Give me that. Okay, so we got him landed by hand. Nice chunker.
Ready?
Rob's gonna take a sample. Yeah, go ahead, bud. Fire away. See ya, fella.
And that's what we were looking for.
So we got a handful of crons. Looks like they're just starting to go on them.
Yep.
This is good news. So let's get after it and get some more.
Dark and about size, I'd say 14.
Perfect.
There's Matt on another one. Nice.
Bring him around. Let's see.
Oh.
Attaboy.
Okay, we'll set some pictures up. Good job. A gorgeous fish. Okay, equipment today. We've got the TFO LK Legacy. This one's in a 9-foot 6-weight. My favorite setup. Got an LK3 reel on, and this is a Scientific Angler Amplitude Smooth Anadromous. And Brandon's fishing the exact same setup, except he's got the the SA Amplitude Anadromous textured on. Gonna try those out today. Hopefully give him a good workout.
What do you got going on there, fella?
Well,
Bing.
what's going on is I gotta get this on the reel before I lose a fish.
Yeah, these ones don't play.
So we moved.
Don't play.
Why did we move? Tell them.
Well, I don't know if you can see back here, but it's tent city, meaning popping Chironomids all over this corner.
Oh, Matt's on.
I'm on too.
Oh, triple!
Oh! Yeah.
Almost. The cameraman misses out.
Oh, come on. Okay, well. Hold on, I'm just gonna switch to wide angle. And we're back.
Okay, you're gonna tighten up the drag a bit because he's just horsing the crap out of me.
Do you want me to try and land this fish, or do you want to? Okay, so the bubbles and shit you see is that fish deciding he didn't want to be filmed being released. But no net things. What can you do? But we may be on them, so stay tuned and we'll try to find a couple more.
So we tried to get some pictures of that fish, and then we were going to talk about the fly, but the fish took off. Usually when they want to go, don't like to hold them too much, but he's gone. Yeah, so the double. Ironically, this is the lake that I developed that pattern from. So the Chironomids in this lake for, at least 10 years now. I think it's even more that I first saw them here. Kind of took a couple of pictures of the samples, took them home, developed that pattern, and it's been a total winner ever since. Of course, it doesn't only work here, but when I come here, if the crons are coming off, I don't remember a time where this isn't the fly. that's been up there in the top one or two of the day. Yeah, they're in the store at customtroutflies.ca if you're local in Kamloops, near Kamloops. Pretty sure Brandon's got them at the fly shop at Dominic's.
We got them. Come and get them.
Okay, see if I can get another one on the naked line here. Okay. I don't know, you might be able to film me do it if I just give you the phone. You want to try grabbing them?
I'll get them.
Okay, then
I don't get them. I don't get them. It's
okay. You want me to hold your rod?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Jesus, they're strong, man.
I need a journey boat because
yeah,
250 pounder over the edge.
You know what? Whoa.
Whoa.
No kidding, eh? Like, I mean, that's something we don't talk about much because we're running around these boats. You see us run around these boats, and you know, sometimes
like this, having to lean over when you got to do this. It's like this is a prime example of why of a smaller fish that is going to give you an idea whether a lake has bigger fish. Wait till you see this fish, folks. This is like 16 inches long and probably that much around.
Right, got them. Yeah, when they're in that shape, right?
That's the
like they're growing fast.
That's the
what a beauty little fish.
Thing. Like that is a chunk.
Gorgeous.
All right, so when you see fish like that, you got a serious potential at that lake. So back he goes. Dip the tail because it's cold. And here we go.
Okay, do it again.
Okay. Look at that. Hey, you want to take it easy up there or what? Uh-oh. We got a zinger. We got a zinger, ladies and gents. Moving the damn boat, this thing. What do you got there?
I don't know. Spring salmon, maybe?
Lift with your legs.
It didn't seem too strong on the take, but
sure took off.
No problem taking a line now, and I got this drag. Sounds pretty good. You may need the net if
once we get a look at him.
No,
he's maybe oh, he's a little bigger. Yeah,
he's probably a second generation.
He's a little bigger.
Maybe have a chat about what we're looking for.
Junker, yeah. So basically, I mentioned there's very few fish here, and that's true. We're guessing a few hundred, but the size of these fish is pretty incredible. So although we thought we would probably take a butt kicking, we have taken 2 butt kickings here so far this year. We thought if the crons were going, maybe that would be our window. So you may have seen a post we did on Instagram just recently about, you know, doing the homework while things are a little more quiet and checking lakes to see if you can get a gauge on size and stuff.
Hey Matt, can you bring the net, please?
We came here earlier in the year, and we only managed like maybe 4 or 5 fish. But those 4 or 5 fish were of some serious quality.
Jesus.
And So we're back here, and we hoped that the crons would hatch. The crons are hatching. You can probably see them behind me here. And they're out front of us. They're kind of all around us. And we are into, I think this is probably the third or fourth fish at this spot. So yeah, just because there's low numbers, all that means is you got to wait until hopefully most of the fish will be in one spot on a hatch, which is seemingly today, because we've caught more fish today in an hour and a half than we have in 2 or 3 days here. So
Yeah, let's try to get this one in. We'll pause and then
okay, so let me just put you guys on hold. We're gonna hand bomb him, so this could be interesting. This one, he's pretty feisty, so bear with us. We'll be back and show you what he looks like.
So we're taking pictures, and you see that guy over there? Way to go,
Nothing
Matt.
to see here.
Okay, let's get this guy back in the water.
Piggy, piggy, piggy.
Okay.
Oh,
Look at the slab.
oh, that is a chunk, dude. Yes, sir. Oh, so good, dude. Put her there. Yes.
That's why we come.
That's why we come.
That's why we take
Took a couple ass kickings. Now we reap the benefits. Putting it all together.
Okay, so just continuing on something Brandon was talking about when we had that last fish on. If we panned the lake right now, you would see that the only people here are us, right? We got Brandon and I here, and Matt's in the boat just up here. Why? Why with a lake with fish this size and a crawny hatch happening at this time of year, are we the only ones on this lake? I think the answer is, oh, there we go. I'll just finish it here. I think the answer is that this lake had a total kill 2 years in a row, and if you just listen to those reports and leave it as is, which I think most people do, you won't catch these fish. So a big part of this, when you're looking for a specific caliber of fish, is to first and foremost determine lakes that hold that caliber of fish, and lakes that are supposedly full kills sometimes have survivors, often have survivors, and you're only going to know that by doing your research and exploring and checking things out. That's not what you can do from the couch at home. So fortunately for us, we get out lots and we get a chance to do it. I know that's not a thing that everybody can do, but you know, get yourself maybe in a group with some guys that you can share some information with and you can trust, and get out there and put the miles on. Be prepared to take an ass kicking every once in a while or more. Mm-hmm. And then it ends up paying off. It ends up being more than just a fluke that you get into lakes where you get this caliber fish and you don't have a ton of people to contend with. So yeah, there you have it. Now let's get this fish in here.
Okay. Get him on the reel. He's way out there.
I'm going to get him on the reel because I got tons of line on the floor. There we go.
He got himself on the reel.
Yeah.
I'm going to end up on the barm here, so we got to try it.
He's got good weight. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this is a
G2?
second generation catchable, I would think. Oh yeah, he's like
heavy.
He is heavy.
Yeah. We haven't seen this one yet, but that's about to change.
I've seen flashes of him in the water, but it's very deceiving. Oh, look at him go.
Yep.
So much power.
I'll just clear the deck here. Get out there.
I don't think he knew he was really hooked the first couple seconds there.
Well, for the first like 30 or minute while you were talking, he wasn't really going, and then now it's like you start pulling on him a little bit. He says,
I think he saw your face, Brandon.
Probably. That's the turn and burn.
That's the turn and burn.
You want your reel to scream, come fishing with me, folks.
Holy.
He's just working you. See, big white. Okay, now we can peduncle this sucker. All right, folks, we will be right back. Okay, that's a wrap. Success? Would you call that success, Rob?
Yep.
Yep, I'm going to call it very successful. We mentioned it throughout the day that we've been here a few times this year, taken some lickings, but basically we were just trying to find out what the quality of fish was like. If we can get 2, 3, 4 fish over a couple days and we know that we're going to get quality fish, then when hatches come on, we can focus our time when fish are going to be localized on those lakes with bigger fish. This is one of them. That all kind of came together today, so it was nice to see. It doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes you just keep going and keep getting your butt kicked, but today the bugs popped, the fish were on them, and we got into them. So no complaints there. The TFOs, the LKs, the SA lines, they put in some work, and not having a net made it a little interesting. Probably make the video a little bit different too, but I don't think we lost any fish to the fact we didn't have a net. A couple of the big ones, Matt was able to chuck his Moby 20 yards across the lake, and we were able to land them that way. So we made it work. It was a fun day, and things are only getting better from here. So stay tuned. Obviously more episodes to come, just coming upon prime time now. I wouldn't even say that, actually. It's still pretty early because there's still lakes with ice on them, but yeah. As things come off, then
what did those crons look like? What was the fly of the day?
Double.
We talked about it on the water, I think.
We did. I think Rob touched on it a little bit. The double. You have seen that in previous episodes. I think the tanks and tenderloins episode, that might have been the fly of the day. But Rob actually developed that fly on this lake. So we'll flash up, if he hasn't already throughout the video, a shot of the crons that were in the fish. And you'll see they're pretty identical to what's here. Basically, all we do for flies is exactly that. If we see a cron that looks a little different or we don't have a match for, we try to get the best possible photos we can. We go home, we'll create 2 or 3 prototypes, we bring them out, we fish them. This process can take 2, 3, 4 years sometimes, because you have to run into that bug in order to be able to represent that bug. So whipping up something that catches fishermen, remember, it doesn't always catch fish, and you need to take the time and prove out those flies. Most of our stuff is pretty proven over a long time, so check it out. The flies are available at customtroutflies.ca. If you're local to Kamloops, you're going to be in the area, stop by the fly shop at Dominic's Marine. We've got them there, as well as tons of other stuff. So yeah, come see us at the shop, check out the website, and I think that's a wrap. You got anything else, Rob?
Nope. Like them up, smash up the
like them, smash them, do all the shares,
subscribes,
the YouTube things, and it helps us out, pushes the video out there so more people can see it, and we always appreciate your support. So until the next one, cheers and tight lines.